Look at this crackhead going on 17 straight hours on the Senate floor. He's been talking for 17 hours. Listen to how cracked out he is. He's on drugs, son. All right, Jesse on Fire, welcome back. So we got a bunch of stories that I'm going to go through right now. It is April 1st. I just put up a video about the Epstein thing with the victim who is in the hospital, deathbed confession, all that stuff is in my first video. And now we're going to talk about the death penalty for Luigi Mangione, as well as some other stories. Like, this is kind of like the big headliner, okay, that they're seeking the death penalty for him and what people are saying about it, because there's a lot of people who are very upset about this. Guy murders someone in cold blood in the street. Now, assuming he did it, obviously I would have pretty strong opinions about the death penalty for an innocent person if it turned out that he didn't do it. But in the event that he did do it, we're going to talk about that. But what we're going to talk about after that is I've got a lot of things to show you. And one of them is this gentleman right here, who you may recall was the gentleman who proposed the anti-lynching bill one day after Jussie Smollett claimed that two, red-hatted racists came upon him and said, Hey, why don't you get out of here? This is my country. Remember all that? Remember that whole thing? Then it turned out that it was the Osundairo brothers, who are my friends, but they're from Nigeria and definitely very black, definitely not white, and definitely they actually do support the big guy, but I think they were pretty much apolitical at that point. And I spoke to these guys at length about how the course of that case and how that played out. And they had a lot of suspicious things to tell me, that maybe someone was behind this, right? To create the impression that there was absolute chaos in the streets. Chaos in the streets. Remember how we talked about this yesterday in the video that I did about Joe Rogan and the Elon Musk thing, and how the media refused to cover anything related to the space station rescue, and how the Rockefellers were behind the women's liberation movement to break up the American family so that they could indoctrinate your kids in school and also tax the other half of the population. But ultimately, how the new way of brainwashing the population is through social media. And Elon controls social media, which is why they are using the mainstream media, which is the one thing that they still control almost absolutely, to attack him constantly and then to create an environment of destruction, death, and destabilization to convince the public that that is a result of the current administration as opposed to them intentionally doing it, right? Now, the same people might have been behind the Jussie Smollett thing. And like I said, I've had extensive conversations with the Osundairo brothers about that exact topic, and there is a lot to be suspicious of. And again, Kamala Harris and this dude are the ones who proposed the anti-lynching bill 5 seconds after this incredibly suspicious race hoax was perpetrated upon the American public. That guy, Cory Booker, is on a 16-hour meth bender where he is talking to the entire Senate, okay, or he's on the Senate floor. He's been talking for 16 straight hours, okay? He's filibustering. Now, the reason I want to show you this is because he is on drugs for sure. I paused it right here. This is live, okay? Because there were some videos from earlier, like people were like, oh, here, look at Cory Booker. He's heroic. Oh my God, the Fox News guys are melting down. They're melting down. I was like, they're probably just going, what's wrong with this guy? But when I show you what he looks like right now on the Senate floor, I have another video that I wanted to show you because it's very similar. You guys remember this? Remember this? Hitler tweaking his face off at the 36 Berlin Olympics, just whacked out on methamphetamines, because that is what Cory Booker looks like right now on the Senate floor. I cannot wait to show you that clip. It is absolutely bananas. And we're also going to look at, I don't know if I could show you this, to be perfectly honest with you guys, But I saw I'm gonna see if I can, but I saw a video on here that I really want to show you, which shows a police officer getting shot. Okay. It's horrific. And he's shot in the neck. And it's this gigantic mob of people who are around that he was responding to. When you see what they like, how they react to this, it will make you think like thoughts that are not safe for like society, you know, at least for me. Now we're going to get started though. You know what? We're going to do Cory Booker first. And so since we're doing crackheads, you know, and then we'll get to the Mangione death penalty case, let's start right here. So this is a video someone put up who wanted to go after Elon Musk. Okay. And these are the kinds of people who are buying into this whole Elon is a villain thing. And now why is this relevant? Because we're also talking about people who are on crystal meth. So let's see what you think here.
Dear Elon, I thought you'd want to come face to face with me, boy. You're your boyfriend, no doubt. Lies. Oh, and I'd see right through them, and you know I would. Would it be a dream come true if you met me in person? Would it? Dear Elon.
Yeah. That is one of the craziest things I've ever seen. It's crazy enough that I really want to find out who this person is. Like, where is it? Who? Oh my God. Oh my God. That's so AI. And that is really, really scary and creepy. And oh my God, I just can't. Okay. So, but yeah. Okay. So those are the kinds of people that are buying into this, right? Those are the kinds of people who are buying into this. But let's go back to Cory Booker and let's listen to him after he smokes more crack in between speaking on the Senate floor like a crackhead. Okay. Listen, look at this. Look at this guy. Let me make it bigger too.
And we had to add tens of thousands of jobs because of the increased hundreds of thousands of people that were affected from these burn pits or from other challenges. And now we're cutting back 83,000 employees. Patty Murray came down here and said something that affected me in my first weeks as a senator when I in New Jersey sat down with women veterans and they told me how long they had to wait for gynecological care. And so what is this administration doing in its 83,000 cuts? They're going to improve services to our female veterans? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Show me I'm wrong. Because we have an Article I duty, oversight, checks and balances. Are we doing that right now?
Aren't you embarrassed, dude? Do you have no shame? You know what I mean? Like, do you have any shame in what you're doing right now? Okay? Like, I'm not going to sit here and pretend I've never taken Adderall before. Okay? But there's a huge difference between having taken Adderall for one reason or another and taking drugs on a level where there's no, I mean, like, this is not humanly possible. Okay, guy? You can't just sit there and talk for 17 straight hours and have your eyes like this without being on massive amounts of pharmaceutical drugs or illegal drugs. That's not a thing. Okay? So everyone knows literally everyone knows that you are a person who is on massive amounts of speed. How are you not embarrassed? How is it not embarrassing to you? Okay? How is that not embarrassing to you? Shouldn't we be concerned about leaders who openly are doing massive amounts of drugs? Now, looking at the comments, I mean, listen, I now have faith in society because if you look at these comments and you search specifically and you're looking for like drugs, blood, cocaine, stuff like that, you're gonna find a lot of it, because that's what everybody's saying. Now, before we get to Mangione, I wanted to show you this because this post right here, the one of Adolf Tweakin or whatever. There was actually some other really interesting stuff here, right? These are all these old videos. There's a Bruder film, and some like the mamas and papas when they were forced to lip sync, they made it super obvious on purpose. Look at this. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. I can't play that for you. I take that back. But anyway, this is a great post, man. Like if you guys go, this is an excellent post that I would highly suggest you guys go check out, you know. But now let's just actually go over to the Mangione thing because, oh my God. I'm sorry. Let's stop here real quick, okay? I forgot about this. Now, this is the one that I was talking about. Now, I can't show it to you because it's too violent, but I want to show you guys the end result of this, okay? Now, watch this. So you have stills, like right here, the cop, okay, you see this girl right here, okay? Gun pointed at cop, okay? Shoots him, okay? He's been shot. Now, he goes down, okay? He's down. He's been hit in the neck. Okay, he's radioing for help. No one helps him. This dude just walks right by. Okay? This dude just like walks by. He's all cool, man. Dying cop. Cop got shot. Don't care. Yeah, whatever. Let me pull up my pants. Now watch this, dude. Okay? Get a load of this. This is the end of the video, okay? You got a shot cop dying. A shot cop dying on the street, okay? This is what is happening. This is what's going on 10 feet from her, 10 yards from her, okay? You got a dying cop, and this is the reaction that you get from the crowd. So, like I said, okay, it's the kind of video that puts thoughts in your head that would be unhealthy if they were not in your head or you were able to act them out. Because it may, you know what I mean? Like, that is one of those things that makes me want to just like, again, I can't say it out loud. Be a rough night for those people though, dude. Like, probably their last night, actually. It would be their last night, actually. So, I'm just going to move. And then look at this, dude. Look at this. Ha ha. Get that dirty pig. Unbelievable, man. Unbelievable. And nobody helps him. Yep. It is, and then why is the officer so fat? I can't. Okay? I can't. And speaking of people with idiotic opinions, let's just move over to this story about Luigi Mangione. Okay? So they are seeking the death penalty for Luigi Mangione. And U.S. Attorney General Pamela Bondi has directed federal prosecutors to seek the death penalty for Luigi Mangione, who is charged with the assassination of United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson in New York City. The decision to pursue capital punishment has sparked public debate, with some social media users suggesting it is an attempt to make an example of Mangione. Concerns have also been raised about the fairness of Mangione's trial due to prejudicial statements and actions by government officials, including a highly publicized perp walk. Oh, yeah. Well, that's a reason not to put someone to death if they did it. So, listen. Let's just go ahead and, oh my God. Let me, I got some of these videos I'm really not allowed to show. But let's just read some of the comments because I think that's more interesting than anything else. This guy says, mind you, they don't even give the death penalty to school shooters. Oh, that's relevant. Pam Bondi announces the DOJ will be seeking. Okay, and Democrats will be in tears over this. I have direct. Okay, yeah, that's probably accurate. And I'm looking now. This video down here is them trying to save his life, but we can't watch that. So what else we got? They don't even give the death penalty to school shooters. I already saw that. Peter, and it's clear they want to make an example out of him so we don't rebel against them. That's exactly right, you stupid fucking idiot. Yes, that's right. That is 100% right. They want to make an example of him so other people don't murder people in the street. Idiot. Okay? This is like, Okay. Well, actually, you know what? Let's go to one that actually is going to have like random. Okay, good. That father and husband were killed. Good. Yeah, good. Assuming he did it indeed that 100. Yep. Okay, I get it. Why? Okay, Jesus. Okay, so pretty good, but I think the best deterrent to potential copycats in this case is life in jail, no possibility. Okay, whatever. She's trying to steal the Elon Musk spotlight as the most hated person in America. What did people say to this? Happy to stand with you on this one. Going after Luigi ain't it. The Tesla stuff is arguable. Handshakes. Okay. Oh my God. Good luck ever getting a jury to agree to this. Why? Musk is buying your elections. What makes you think he can't buy a jury? Bull, 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 bull. Oh my God. This person puts up this. Saint Luigi. And the 68,000 dead Americans annually preyed upon and stocked by healthcare in the name of the shareholder value. And Wall Street. Pam Bondi is an embarrassment. Okay, let's see what this guy. Punishing free economic. Okay. Oh my God, no way. You guys are not going to believe this. He's got a rainbow flag in his. Oh my God. What? Breaking. Trump says he won't rule out Third Reich. That's from The Onion, by the way. That's The Onion. That is supposed to be satire. You fucking idiot. Okay, let's just go back and see what other people have to say. Ken. Wait, who's Ken? I don't agree with your politics, and we have been opposite sides of most headlines, but I have to give you a hat tip. Except for myself and a few others, right and left, you are at least maintaining the theme of presumption of innocence. Okay, yeah, cool. This whole thing feels like a big show execution just to prove that rich are off limits. Honestly, it's pretty much the textbook definition of picking and choosing when to use the death penalty. What? He literally murdered someone in cold blood in front of the entire world. Free Luigi, of course. Fascism Barbie only had one action, and it's raising her right arm. Yeah, because she's a Nazi. She's a Nazi, you guys. It should be a mistrial, but when it's a CEO or a Tesla, you get effed. Ask me about my One Piece tattoo or what my favorite Souls boss is. Whoa, she's naked in this. Hang on, let me see. Oh my God. What the? Oh, I'm sorry. This girl whose opinion we just read is an OnlyFans chick. She might, I can't tell if she, oh my God. Whoa. My goodness gracious. She has no gag reflex, apparently. So, I'm sorry. I just got sucked into this girl's profile. I just honestly was just like, what on earth? Like, who are these people who are supporting this? So this girl, Angelica Reed, is an escort. So there's that. This might be the thing that gets people in the streets. Why? Like, get them into the streets. Why? My timeline is filled with right-wing mouthpieces. I don't typically see swearing this Atlantic story is no big deal. The comments are a chorus of no big deal, arrest journalists. Twitter is nothing more than propaganda arm of this administration, and that sucks. Oh, my God. Like you care about classified war plans, you fucking weirdo. Excuse me, what the F? Like, who are these people? Free Luigi. You know? People think this is like an April Fool's joke. I can't, dude. Honestly, you want to know who deserves the death penalty? Everyone who was around when that cop got shot. Okay? Anyone who didn't help him. All right. Love you guys. Subscribe to the channel. Ring the bell. Bye-bye.